Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading a multi-character listener by me. So let's get into it. Albedo. My sweetheart, what's going on? Oh, you wanna know why I love you? Well, that's a tricky question. Let me just try to remember here. Ow, why on? He laughed as you hit him. Seriously, why was he acting like such an asshole sometimes? Surely he had a reason to love you. There were many reasons. Not that you could name any yourself. You were quite insecure. And honestly, it didn't feel like Albedo bullying you right now. So that's why you were elbowing him. But then, he gave you a more serious expression and a soft smile. I love you for many reasons. But my favorite reason is how you try so hard at everything. I think you're unwavering and a very strong person too. And I love that in people. People are always willing to try over and over to get what they want, who are willing to keep going no matter what. And you're one of those people, man. I believe in you, and I'm happy that I got to be with you too, he said, pressing a soft kiss to your forehead. And honestly, that was the cutest thing that you've ever heard from him. He was adorable, especially when he was being this sweet. Venti? You wanna know why I love you? Well, I love you for a lot of reasons, Ryan. But let me try and think of a way to word it. I think I fell in love with your personality first. The way you were so kind with children. And the way you used to sing, too. Your songs, they spoke to me, kind of. And I could sense the feelings in your heart. You're a genuine person. You're not trying to mask up your feelings or cater to people. And I like that about you. And even better, I think you're pretty cute yourself. So I think your cuteness and the way you were so genuine with your own feelings, and the way you always put your heart on display and let people connect with you, it makes you so easy to love. And that's why I can't help but love you more and more with each day. Perhaps I've fallen too deep to get up, but maybe I never wanted to get up in the first place, he said softly, kissing you as you stood there mesmerized by the words he had said. He truly was a poet. Even when saying such simple things, he managed to set your heart alight and make you feel like you're alive in a totally new sense. Tighnari. Tighnari gave you a very loving look once you asked that question, wondering what just could be going on through your mind. However, he was going to give you his honest answer nonetheless. He sat you down, holding your hand gently in his. Well, you see, Wayan, I love you for many reasons myself. But I think the most important one is probably how empathetic you are. You care about people, and you're selfless too. The way you acted when Hypatia was in danger and got her back to me, and the way you always make sure that we're all okay, no matter how many times I tell you that you don't need to help me so much. I think that's kind of the first time I had someone worry about me so much and care about me, instead of being the one who cares about everyone and everything here. It was kind of weird to see the roles flipped. But I trusted you then. You cared about me and loved me, and you didn't seem to be playing with any game or wanting anything else either. So I don't think there is any answer for why I couldn't love you. You have everything anyone could ever want. And the rest just happened with time. But this was pretty important to me. And if I had the chance to fall in love again, I would still pick you. Child. Well. You're asking me this question? I think I can tell you then. There were a lot of reasons to fall in love with you, Ion. But I'll tell you the first time that I felt my heart beating the way it is right now. It was during Lantern Rite. I was there, visiting Liyue, and you were there too. We were both foreigners and didn't know much. But it seemed like you were more friends with those guys. Xiaoling, I think? And Chungyun too. And I was wondering what local food to try. And then, he gave me a whole tour. Told me of all the things I should try. And all what I should do on land to ride. I don't think I was friends with anyone of the locals here. And, honestly, I don't think they would have told me. After all, I have my reputation as a Fatui. And it's kind of hard to get close to them without being suspected of anything. So, the fact that you were there, doing all this for me for no reason at all, it's the best thing I've ever felt. And I think that's when I fell in love. You weren't scared of me, and it didn't seem like you knew me either. You didn't know my background, or what I had done. But there was no alternative move to use at all. You just wanted to help me. And I think seeing that care, and that love you had for everyone, it made me fall in love, deeper than I will ever realize. That kind of explains why I'm here, right, love? He says softly, leaning in to give you a kiss, leaving you all flustered and your heart melting over the words he had said. Xiao? Xiao would blush very brightly once you ask him this question. It's too sudden, and it puts him on the spot, and he isn't sure how to respond without embarrassing himself or getting flustered. But he thinks honesty is always good, and he should be honest with you. I think I fell in love with you because you're so nice. You tried to understand me when no one else could. And even though I was harsh and cold sometimes, you still tried your best. I was kind of unapproachable to most people, and to you too. I didn't treat you any different when you first began. But you were the only one who didn't take it at face value. And you were the only one who reached out. I don't think there's a reason for me not to love you. The first person who saw past my cold exterior. The first person who made it feel like it was okay to interact with others and to be with them. You were the one who showed me I'm not as dangerous as I think I am. You made me try so many things I thought I never would. And also, you made me see how it feels like to have your heart beat for someone else. How love feels like. And how being loved could feel like too. And I'll never forget that, Wyan. No matter how hard I try. You changed my life forever. And I hope that my love with you and the influence you have will be as good as yours in my life. And I also know that I will love you until my last breath. The way he said that was so genuine, so heartfelt, that you couldn't help but cry and take him into your arms. You never really knew how you could be so good with words. But it seemed like that ever since we started dating, that was something that was changing too.